Mr. Benning, you...
Oh my goodness, bro's crying.
...are not the father.
Sheesh.
You said earlier that if Robin was not your biological child, it causes you to doubt whether or not you truly are the biological father of Jermaine Benning Jr. And because of that doubt, the court wants to make sure when you leave here, you have the whole truth. Mr. Benning, you are not the father. What?
Yo, how can people be so brutal, bro? Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a common saying that when shit goes wrong in a man's life, that somewhat creates the origin story for a supervillain, right? But I couldn't even imagine what this young brother is going through, knowing that two kids that he thought was his own were not his own. You see, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I cannot tell you what I would do if that ever happened to me. You see, but this man was visibly shaken. This man was crying because he wanted it to be, he really wanted to be a father. He really wanted to be a part of a child's life. And you know, what makes it crazy to me is that you got all these stories about why men ain't shit and this, that, and the other. Then you find a guy who, at least on, you know, appeal on everything, this brother wanted to be a part of his kid's life or who he thought was his kid. And this is how baby girl fucked him over. You see, it's sad to me because when you see another man crying, that shit hurt. Because he shouldn't have had to go through that. You know what I mean? And if from that point on, that brother is never the same, and he goes around and he, you know, going through all the women in the city, you know, having his time of his life to get over the heartbreak, because you know that's kind of what most dudes do. You know, they got to find a way to fill the void, right? That hurt and that pain. You're gonna be like, oh, well, you can do this, you didn't have to do that. But you gotta understand, he was done dirty by a particular young lady. And yes, I know that you can't blame one young lady and believe that this one particular young lady is representative of all young ladies, but that shit looked like it hurt. You understand? That shit looked like it hurt. Not just hurt. That brother was broken. And it makes you question everything in life, but it also puts in perspective the simple fact that you see why a lot of guys just A, don't want kids, and B, aren't looking for anything long term if they're looking for anything at all, right? We had this conversation in a previous video about, you know, what dating in the West is likely to look like for most women. And I'm not saying that this couldn't have happened to him in any other part of the world. I won't say that because, you know, it could happen anywhere. But it's the simple fact that after this, it's almost as if I would not judge him for anything that he did as a result of that. I'm not going to say he's going to be justified for doing anything crazy. But you got to understand where that hurt and pain come from. He'll never get over that. That brother will never be the same again. Because two kids that you put on him and said was his ain't his. If there's a few things you don't play around with in a man's life. Food, funds, and family. You already know what food is. Don't touch a man's plate. Let that man eat, right? Funds, your monies, right? The better, the money, and family. Leave that man kids alone, and I can't say wife or significant other because she don't deserve that fucking title, whoever she is. But, you know, if my man's in a solid foundational relationship, or if any man's in a solid foundational relationship, leave his family alone, leave his girl alone, just leave people alone. But she violated, and that brother looked like he was going through it. But it reaffirms the reason why a lot of guys aren't getting married or being in a relationship with you females. That's just it. And the crazy thing about this is that's one element that only women can control. I said this before, I'll say it again. It's only one element that only you can control. Who you choose to lay up with, who you choose to sleep with, who you choose to spread your legs for, that is what y'all can control. You understand? That's the only thing females can control. So if they give birth and they know they let 2 or 3 other dudes slide up in them, that's you, baby girl, that's on you, right? Just because you think it's yours or think it's his, but there's still 3 other options that could possibly be the daddy, right? Baby girl, that's on you. Now, I would hope that it wasn't a situation wherein he knew baby girl had some promiscuity in her life and he decided to lock her up, because then I would constitute that as a man stepping up, but that's kind of on some beta shit if you not sure if that was really your child or not, right? You just take somebody's word for it. But if you knew she had promiscuity in her past, or promiscuity, going through it, you do have to make better choices as a man too. So I'm not gonna sit there and put it all on her, but to me, it's a relief if you think about it. Unless the state make you still pay for them kids because you signed birth certificates, and that's probably what they're gonna do, because yeah, just fuck us, right? But if you were raising some kid for a long period of time and shit, turn out not to be yours, I could feel you. I could feel how that could turn very, very, very dark for you very, very quickly. So when I say this is the beginning of somebody's, super villain horror story or some shit, that's true. Got fucked over by a female. Now he just runs through them. Just craziness, man. I mean, but then, oh God, men ain't shit. So nah. There's got to be some equal accountability here with this shit. But it ain't, right? It ain't, because what? You already know they can't do no wrong, right? Anyways, man, I felt this brother's pain, and I just had to put this in the video because no man should have to go through that. But the crazy thing about it is it's a very, very common occurrence. It's very common that things like this happen, where people find out that kids that they thought were theirs were no longer theirs. And I would say thank God that the brother went on ahead and got the DNA test. But unfortunately, he found out some truths he really didn't want to find out, I'm sure. And it's gonna hurt him for a while. Oh, that brother gonna be down for a minute. I pray it doesn't go straight to the dark side. I pray he doesn't. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I couldn't blame him if he did. Right? Because a good dude get fucked over. Somebody gotta be there to heal that man. And I don't see nobody gonna step up for that. But what's crazy is, not to sound, playing for the other team type shit, but young brother look like he got something going on for himself, man. So it looks like he could probably pull him if he wanted to, right? My man got the looks for that. And if he uses that for bad, could you blame him? That's all I'm gonna ask you. Could you blame him if he used his charming good looks to do some damage? I don't know, family, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. It's kind of depressing. I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't know why I'm making this particular video, because when I saw it, I felt that brother's pain as he was crying and shaking, man. I'm like, shit. This judge about to say them kids ain't his. I knew it. But, hey, man, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all locking in. It's been a good day, man. Comment section below. Let me know. Anything you want to share with me, MikeThePIGuide@gmail.com. Please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Good doc is out. Peace.